you know, you've only just started doing Twitch. So you've been doing it for how long?
5 months on the 12th.
Okay. And so, now you've been camming before this.
Yeah, I started camming a month after I turned 20, so 11 years or 12 years. Yeah.
So you're a cam veteran then.
Yeah. I've been doing streaming for a long time, just not safe for work streaming.
Sure. So then what was it that made you decide to jump into that arena?
Well, I tried getting back into camming earlier this year, and it's just a totally different environment than what it was in 2015, and I just couldn't gain any traction without putting in like the amount of hours I'm putting into Twitch, and I just wasn't willing to do that on a site that, because like MFC ranks you by cam score, and if you just sit there with no tips, your cam score just tanks. So it was very discouraging. So I just focused on OnlyFans for a while, and then my spouse was working on this big project, and I was watching YouTube like 6 to 8 hours a day while they were working, and I was like, this is not a productive use of my time. Yeah. And they were like, well, you could try Twitch again, and so I just started getting on every day, and it worked out. Nice.
So then in your experience, then how was it different trying to go back to MFC now, or like, you know, more recently than it was when you started? Like, was it just people, like, was there more traffic going on to the site, or people were different then?
There was definitely more traffic in the early and mid 2010s, and also like more community tipping. Like, it's a lot more focused on your regulars now. Like, your regulars carry your room, and then you get like new people scattered throughout. And like, that's why I left camming like 4 years ago, was because I was making my goals, but I was not happy with the same 4 to 6 people making my goals every night. Like, I could just do privates with them. I don't have to do it for a room of 300 people.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. So then, have you enjoyed doing Twitch since you started?
I love Twitch. Yeah, I love being on stream, and which is why I was really sad that camming wasn't working out. Because like, my room count was good. Like, it was 50 to 100 people, but just no tipping. So like, Twitch, like, I didn't expect to be tipped on Twitch, so I could just hang out with no stress. And like, you know, the numbers on Twitch are more encouraging because like, viewers gets you AdSense. So like, I don't need to have tippers. I can make money with ads.
Exactly.
So exactly. So like, it's just a different environment, and it's a lot more friendly. There is still, I mean, obviously I look how I look. There's a lot of harassment, but I have really good mods. I never thought I would make as close of friends as quickly as I did. But like, my birthday just passed. Almost all of my mods sent me a birthday present. Like,
wow.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
So the people, like, is it interesting? Well, I guess because on Twitch, you don't have to worry about getting undressed. You don't have to worry about doing all, you know, any sexual stuff. You can just be sitting there, game, and that's all. And people are just watching you do that. So, I mean, I guess I feel like it's got to be at least, I don't want to say less stressful in that sense, where you're like, I don't have to worry about doing all this stuff. I just go, I play the game, and then people enjoy watching.
It is less stressful for me. I'm sure there are people that would find one or the other more stressful. But like, when I was on cam on MFC or Chatterbait, I was like, I want to make as much money as quickly as possible. So being able to just be on Twitch for 6 to 10 hours a day and just hang out is so much less stressful.
Yeah. And considering that now you're making that you can make money more like a passive income where it's like you just do what you do. And then, you know, hopefully you get enough people watching that eventually the AdSense kicks in. And then it's like you don't even have to worry about, you know, if you've got so like, do you get to interact with the people?
Yeah,
like, okay,
I'm very, like, that's a comment I get a lot, is that I am very attentive to chat compared to other people that have like the same viewer count as me. And like, I don't know, that's why I stream, is to interact with chat. Like, that's the most fun part for me. Cause like, I wasn't playing video games in my spare time before I did Twitch. Like, I would play new games when they came out, but mostly I was watching YouTube. So this is the most video games I've played probably since I was a teenager.
Really?
So like,
okay.
Yeah. So it's the chat interaction that I like the most. Like, I like meeting people. I like interacting with people, and doing it on the internet is just where I'm the most comfortable doing it.
Yeah. Which, I mean, and that's the thing. So now that because you're going to this convention and I mean, are you going to be okay? You know, being in
yeah. I'm very comfortable. Like I said, I've been going to conventions since I might have started when I was 12. So I'm very used.
But this
to
is a post-COVID convention, so that's the difference.
We're taking. So not only are we masking, we have antiviral nose spray. Mouthwash that is said to kill COVID virus, and eye drops that kill COVID virus. Okay. So we are doing that.
You got all this stuff. Okay.
Every 4 to 6 hours, we're redoing all of our whole protection.
Yeah.
Plus masking. So
Sure.
I won't be hugging people. I won't be giving high fives. We can elbow bump. But like, we went to Disney for Christmas last year and we were fine. So
that's it's just, I know that nowadays it's a different situation. So like going to big conventions, being really close to people. Like I was at AVN this past year, and
was it crazy?
Yeah, it was busy. It was the first AVN I'd actually gone to, and just how close everybody was, and I just it just all the bodies, and it was, you know, and everything like that. So it was and I don't think I'd been in an environment like that since COVID happened. So
right. Yeah.
It was.
Yeah. This is our first convention.
Yeah. So and that's what I'm saying. So yeah. So even though being the convention veteran that you are,
it's
gonna be a kind of a different experience. But it's not. But it looks like, so it's interesting because it seems like with this. Because like when you go to anime conventions and comics, you have a lot of people dressed in cosplay. I don't know if there's going to be a lot of people like that here.
I know there are people coming in costume, but they also have like a strict no prop policy. Like basically like I don't even think foam props are allowed. Like it's basically like just outfits.
Just
like
outfit,
no props are allowed at all because they're like weapons.
Yeah.
So